Tejasvi Surya is now joining us. Thank you very much, Tejasvi Surya, for speaking with us here on CNN News 18. You're also the national president of the BJP Yuva Morcha and MP from South Bengaluru. The state government says that they are battling it out legally with the Supreme Court appointed Cauvery Water Authority, and that while they are pleading the case of Karnataka in the Supreme Court, no political party would have been able to do anything different. Basically, what would you have done had you been in government, and that you're playing politics with the people of Karnataka? How would you respond to that?
Well, without getting into the politics of it, I want to place before you Karnataka's case, which is extremely distressing as regards the availability of Cauvery water today. The situation on ground is grim because the state has received about 60% deficit rainfall this year, which is the steepest decline in almost 5 to 6 decades. The Cauvery basin has about 34 taluks, out of which 32 taluks are declared severely drought hit. The city of Bengaluru and many districts in Karnataka are dependent even on drinking water needs on the Cauvery. Our total water requirement to the end of the water year, that is next year July, is about 106 TMC of water, whereas we have only about 50 TMC of water left in our reservoirs and the levels are rapidly declining. The state of Karnataka primarily receives water rainfall through the southwest monsoons, which have failed and are already exhausted. There is no more possibility of additional rains. Whereas the state of Tamil Nadu receives rainfall from both southwest monsoons as well as, most importantly, the northeast monsoons, which are yet to land hopefully from the end of October. This is the position on ground. Okay. And whichever way you look at it, it is a perilous situation. If the state complies with the orders in the way, and CWMA keeps giving these kind of unreasonable orders, the state may even have to face a challenge for drinking water in the coming months. This is the reality. This is the grim situation on the ground.
Okay, Tejasvi, but look at the situation on the ground, as you say. Mr. Parameshwara, one of the senior ministers in the government, says that the loss to the state exchequer would be to the tune of 4,000 crores. For the city of Bengaluru itself, it's expected to be over 1,000 crores. Now, how does one justify a bandh of this nature? Whatever your cause may be, however justifiable the cause may be, how can you shut down an entire state and an entire city like Bengaluru?
Now, Zaka, I agree with you that, yes, I agree with you that, the approach of a bandh may not be the very best method to express our outrage. There are other methods to express our outrage. But having said that, the situation is desperate, and desperate measures call for desperate action. And this is one such situation where the state is constrained somehow to draw the attention of the Cauvery Water Management Authority, which is an expert body which is constituted under the Supreme Court. Unfortunately, the last so many months, one order after another is being passed in the detriment to the state's interest. These authorities are taking measures, orders, passing orders, sitting in AC rooms, video conferencing, without due regard to the ground reality. I also urge the water management authorities to send an expert body on a field visit to ascertain the situation on ground and then pass orders.
Okay.
So, though I am not in support of the bandh as the best method to present our outrage, the state at this point in time is constrained to do this.
Now, but tell me, 2 days ago, we had these images of people, Bengalurians, stuck on the roads, more than 3 lakh cars just on the outer ring road. People took 4 or 5 hours just to traverse a few kilometers. And the people are saying, when the state can't provide basic infrastructure, all they're asking for is decent roads, how can the same state and political parties who represent that state justify shutting down that state for a bandh?
Well, I wouldn't want to club both of these issues, though they are linked economically. Providing drinking water for Bengaluru and all the lakhs of people that you mentioned is also of utmost priority for us. The cars can run on petrol, but the people and the 1 crore citizens of Bengaluru to survive need Cauvery water. And the issue today is very, very serious, Zaka. As we speak, the levels in our reservoirs are depleting. The state's monsoon has completely failed. Our farmers are unable to get basic water to even keep the standing crops alive. There is no water available to support the flora and fauna and the animals, domestic animals at homes and in the farms. This is the situation in the state. Therefore, this is a desperate measure, like I told. This is not something that, the state wants to, or we are enjoying doing this, or there is, some kind of a consensus about this. But the authorities involved must also approach this issue from a very sensitive manner, a sincere manner, and try to chalk out a long-term solution.
Okay,
that
we'll
is something
leave it
that
at
is
that. Tejasvi Surya, Member of Parliament from South Bengaluru and President of the Bharatiya Janata Party Yuva Morcha. Thank you for joining us. Let me now open